Welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't been here before, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. If you have, welcome back. I missed you. I love you guys. I know I haven't posted in 3 months, but I have my excuses like always. I'm definitely gonna be back on YouTube, but today I will be doing something very simple and updated everyday makeup look. So I'm gonna be teaching you guys how I accomplish this very matte finished look, which I'm obsessed with. I know I filmed this video before. I've been using totally different products and they literally have changed my makeup routine because look how bomb. If you guys would like to see how I accomplish this everyday makeup look, keep watching. To start off, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I actually really like this primer. It's so inexpensive and it works wonders. I always just apply it all over my face. Not my hair, but and now to do my eyebrows, I actually use the Anastasia Dip Pomade. This is the darkest one that they have. I've been actually trying to learn how to do my eyebrows a little bit lighter because they're already dark as is, and I just give them a little shape because I've been doing them so dark. So dark. And every time I do my eyebrows, literally they don't be looking the same, or they don't be looking like perfect before I do my concealer. But after I do my concealer, I feel better about them, because you guys know I'm not no makeup pro. I'm not no makeup pro, but I get the job done. I look a mess. I hate like the process of makeup because I be looking stank. I tried this new concealer and it was recommended to me in Ulta, and I actually was like iffy on it because I like a very full coverage concealer, and this is a full coverage concealer. You just have to kind of let it sit for a little bit, and you just gotta let it sit for a little bit, and it's not so heavy like other concealers, because I was using the Milani concealer. Let me show you guys. I think that's how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I was using the Milani concealer and it was so thick and hard to blend out after it dried up a little bit, and it was just, I wasn't messing with it anymore. I couldn't do it. It was just too much for me. I mean, if this works for you, then it works for you, but for my skin, it's just horrible. So I switched over to using the e.l.f. hydrating concealer, and you gotta make sure it's the hydrating one if you do go buy it, because I know they have a black cap to some of them. So yes, I'm gonna use this hydrating concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Peach, if you think you're the same color as me. And I'm just gonna go ahead and clean these brows up. So now I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush, if I can find it. And I'm just gonna blend this concealer out before I apply my foundation. I like to use this fluffy brush right here because it keeps the front lighter. But as you can tell, this concealer literally blends out like heaven. So after I do my eyebrows, I go in with my new favorite foundation. If you guys don't use this, you guys definitely need to be put on. This shade is a little bit darker. I haven't gone to get a new shade yet, but I usually use this shade when I have a tan, and it still looks pretty good even though my tan is wearing off. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It settles so nicely on my face, and even if I'm sweating, it doesn't like get that, it doesn't get patchy on my face, and it just, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I didn't think I was going to like it. It's more on the expensive side. It's about $40, but I definitely recommend it, and it lasts a good amount of time if you don't bombard yourself with makeup. But I'm gonna go in with a clean spongy. I actually apply the foundation on with a brush first. My forehead, I don't apply too much because I don't want it to get too greasy. And I do apply on my eyes. Now that I apply my foundation, I go in with a clean, I always clean my sponges. Like, I used to never clean them and just keep using them. But I find that when they're wet, not like soak and drenching wet, but when they're kind of moist, they blend out better. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. So after I apply the foundation once, I go in one more time and apply a little bit more on my cheek areas because that is the part that I want to be blurred out the most. And now I've been trying to learn how to contour my nose because I suck. And I feel like my face is just weird. Like my nose kind of goes to the side a little. My nose kind of goes to the side a little bit, so it pisses me off. I'm going to show you guys how I've been attempting to do it. I'm not saying that I'm perfect at it, but it's been working out so far for me. So I'm going to go back in with my e.l.f. concealer, and I'm just going to kind of line where I want to shape my nose, and then I bring the concealer down. And if I'm doing it wrong, somebody send help because this is just how I do it. And I feel like nose contouring is literally so big now, because I never used to even contour, period. I think that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And I just apply a couple dots. Then to contour my face, I use the Juvia's Place. I think that's how you say it. Is it Juvia's Place or Juvia's Place? Comment down below because I don't know. But I go in with their, I think this is their concealers. Yes. And this is in the shade Madagascar, which I love. And I just apply some here and here and here. I also, like, I never used to be a big fan of cream contour, but I mean, it's been working out so far for me. I also go on top later with powder, but I let this sit a little bit just so it can get a little cakey, just a little cakey. Then I go back in with my sponge that I kind of drench out. I always do this, I don't know why, but I grab a makeup wipe and I kind of soak up my foundation. And I use this one for under my eye and this one for contour. It literally looks like so much product. This is when that blending game comes into play, because Look who wants to join us. No. No. I hate when people be like, oh my god, that's so much makeup. Oh my gosh. When they be like, you look so different without makeup. Like, what? I can't cuss on YouTube, but what am I buying the makeup for? To look the same, sweetheart? I didn't know I just spent $200 at Ulta to look the same. I didn't know that. So after I finished blending it out, I feel like it's pretty blended out. Looks pretty good. I go in with my Morphe. I already have it on the cap, but it is the Morphe banana powder, which I wish I would have knew about sooner, because ladies, I was using like a very bright ass setting powder, and that shit was horrible. I was having a really bad flashback. When I did apply, it wouldn't want to come off, and it was just a mess. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and bake my nose and shit. But this banana powder is literally perfect for my skin tone. I probably bake a little too much. Okay, I only leave that on for a couple seconds, and then I go in with my Real Technique fluffy brush. And if you have crease lines, because I know I have really bad crease lines, I suggest you getting like a little fluffy brush or anything that works for you, applying setting powder to it, and apply like a bulk of setting powder right onto your crease lines, and then smile, and so that it can set while you're smiling also, so when you know you go about your day, it doesn't get all nasty. And while you're smiling, apply a little bit. After I finish my face, I go ahead and brush my eyebrows out, because I feel like I always get product on them. Brush them up. And now I'm gonna go ahead and contour just a little bit more. I go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This one's kind of dirty, but let me wipe it. But I go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and it looks like this. Kind of dirty, but you know, y'all know. And I'm gonna go back in with my Real Technique brush. It's kind of fluffy like this, and I use the both darker colors. And I go ahead and use my actual palette and just apply a little bit, not too much because I cream contoured, but this is just for like a sharper look. I love doing both. It just gives me that. Then for my blush, I use the Estee Lauder limited edition all over shine, and it looks like this. It's kind of wearing out already, but I just apply that right here. Not too much, because I'm not like the biggest fan of blush. Not the biggest fan. but just for that extra touch. And I know it look like, you can tell that it looks kind of harsh. I go in with my Morphe foundation brush. This is the M439, and I don't use it for foundation anymore. I actually use it just to tap in my product into my face and just kind of make it smoother. Now, I'm not rubbing because I don't want the product to start to look dingy or ugly. I'm just kind of tapping in the product into my face to make it look a little bit better. Now for highlights, I will link down their page below, but I used this loose highlight by Blinking Pretty, and I don't know what the back says anymore because I've been having it for a while. It's like a very loose highlight and I'm obsessed with it. I've been like a fan. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight palette. That's what I always used to use. But I just feel like loose highlights blend in so much better and they just look way better on the face. Now for my lips, every time I do my lips, people always are asking me, like on Instagram, oh my god, did you get lip fillers? No, I have not gotten any lip fillers. I'm actually very scared to get injections, so definitely not gonna get an injection right in my lip. But the lip liner that I'm using is the NYX, the Los Angeles shade. And you don't want to focus too much on applying a lot of product on the sides of your lips. You just want to focus on more so the top and the bottom, just because once it starts wearing out, you don't want to look like you have, I don't know, Kool-Aid stains or something. I'm not saying don't put product on the sides, but focus more on the top. Then I go in with the NYX, and this is the shade Abu Dhabi. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's SMLC09. I really couldn't tell you the shade because I don't know what language that's in. But it's a soft matte lip cream and I'm in love with it, especially these together. So I just apply this on the inner. And I just kind of... And I go in with a little brush. This is also by BH Cosmetics. And I just like to give it a smoother look to it. I also go in for my lips. I just apply some regular lip gloss on top. I get this from the hair store. Lashes, which is the most important part. I cannot forget ever, because do you see how ugly I look without lashes? I'm gonna actually use my lashes. If you guys aren't aware, I did come out with a lash brand. It is called SR Lashes, and I'm actually almost sold out in all my lashes. I'll be dropping a new collection soon, so I will link that down below, the Instagram and the website, if you guys would like to purchase. These are my lashes in the style Dreamy, and I'm about to pop these on. These are actually my favorite, and they are sold out, but I'll be dropping a new collection. I've been thinking about it. I don't know if I should drop like new collections each time or if I should restock on my old ones. I know a lot of lash companies, because of course when you're opening a business, you should always take references from other lash companies or other places that sell the same things that you do. I know a lot of lash companies stick to the same styles that they have and just continue to restock, and then like once in a blue moon drop new lashes. I wanted my brand to be a little bit different. I was thinking of dropping just a new style each time I sell out. I know that it is kind of risky because people like buying the same style lashes, but I just think I I just really wanted to do it a little bit different. I want each collection to be a new style, a new vibe to it, new colors, like just everything different each time I do drop a collection. So let me know down below what you guys think. Love to hear your opinions on it, but I just think that it would be more beneficial. So like right now I have this cute style. It's like a marble style. So my next drop, I want it to be a little bit different, just things like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on. I don't usually use this glue, but when I went to Walmart, they didn't have the one I use. I usually use the Kiss adhesive glue. As you can tell, I wore it out. The best drugstore glue that you can buy. I know a lot of people sell glue online now, but $4, you can't beat it. But I'm gonna actually use both of these because I'm running out of this one, as you can tell. Honestly, the reason that I don't film so much on YouTube is because I run out of things to film, or I just... laziness is definitely a part of it, and I'm sorry that I'm only active sometimes because I love you guys. And I recently hit 100K on YouTube, which I was so excited for. I love you guys all. My hair is such a mess. I think the next video I will give you guys is how I do my curls. Right now these are a day old curls, so I just kind of have to fix up the bottom a little bit, but I think that will be my next video for you guys. I'm waiting for these lashes to dry. I always let my lashes get tacky a little bit because you should never apply your lashes when you just first put the glue on there. That's gonna just be a big gluey mess. You should let your lashes get a little bit tacky. I say like a minute, let them sit. Now I'm gonna just apply a little bit of mascara. I usually apply the mascara after I put my lashes, but just because I have powder and stuff on my eyelashes, I'm gonna apply a little mascara. This is also by Milani. I actually got this at BeautyCon and it still works. I'm gonna go ahead and stick on these lashes. Yes, I put my lashes on with my fingers because it's just so much easier for me. And this might be weird, and I've shown this trick so many times, but if I know you guys get makeup in your nose, powder, highlight, all that, I always grab a spoolie, and I don't stick the spoolie in my nose, but I kind of just brush out the hairs to get all that makeup off of the hairs. It might be weird, but just wipe your spoolie after, clean it, and that's it. Super easy, and you don't have to go in with a wipe and then the makeup comes off your nose. You don't need to do all that. To lift them up and blend my lashes in, my real lashes in with my falsies. I do apply a little bit at the bottom, not too much, because I hate when they look super long. So this is my everyday makeup look. I hope this helped you guys, and I hope you guys do try out the products that I recommended, because I'm telling you, bomb. Like right now my face is so matte. I love a matte finish. I hate a dewy finish because it's too hot outside for that. First of all, with my makeup right now, I promise you, when I sweat, my makeup does not come off. It's still intact, like intact when I tell you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button down below. I'm so excited that I hit 100K. I have so many good videos coming for you guys. A house tour, well, more like my apartment tour. I have hairstyles for you guys, clothing hauls, and all that good stuff coming towards your way. I should have been filming so much, but if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I took a trip to Philadelphia and I ended up catching the corona down there. I couldn't taste or smell for like 2 weeks and I was just aggravated. Now I have the energy to get back on social media and start doing what I do best. Let me know down below some suggestions of videos you guys would like to see coming from me. I'm super excited to be getting back on YouTube. I always say this, always, but I promise you guys will be seeing more videos of me. I will link all my social medias down below, my Instagram, my TikTok, all that good stuff, so you guys can follow me if you don't. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time in my next video.